Okay, so last night I was streaming a game and it crashed. It'd been a little while since I last saved. So we lost 20 minutes, I think, of game time. Somewhere around 20 minutes. We're back before the A2 fight. In fact, I might be able to check exactly how much time I've lost. View channel. Live. Oh, I have gained 2 subscribers, I think. Alright. Hour 32. Where's the A2 fight? Da, 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 da. Yeah, we lost half an hour. I don't remember exactly what I did instead half an hour. I love these bits of weapons, though. I'm gonna pull the video up again to see how... What did I do with my time?
This loading screen should not be as long.
Alright, so we went to Pascal's village. We took off our XP boost plugin. Went through Pascal's village, did some like side quest stuff there. Back to the forest gate. Ran around a little bit in the city, killed some enemies. Went to resistance camp, and then went to a bunker. Picked up side quest in a bunker. And then I went to resistance camp. And soon after I went outside, it crashed. Okay. So after this, we go to Pascal's village. Pick up all the side quests, then we go to a bunker, and we go to resistance camp. just speed run all of it.
2B, that's an android, a Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a
I'd
signal
like
from
to
the
do
black
it
box of a
a
fugitive
little bit better
known
than
as
last
A2.
time.
What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us.
It's such a cool fight,
destroyed
but it's a shame it
multiple
ends so quickly and isn't really any
Now
other
kill
fight
her
I've been
before
in.
she kills you.
And so... it's a bit like bonkers over.
Let's go
leveled.
after her, 2B.
Wonder how many people just fucking die because they don't know you can do this.
She's gone.
Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B,
Yeah?
let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to
Something I'm
reach the
struggling
village
with right
through
now
there.
is what fucking games to play.
That
I
must be
want
the
to
gate Pascal
play
opened for us.
Cyberpunk. Because I bought it months ago and I still haven't touched it. And I think it won Game Award for Best Ongoing Game. I'm pretty sure primarily just because, I mean, they fixed the glitches, which is fucking fantastic. You did a bare minimum. Yeah, they did the bare minimum. That doesn't really deserve a Game Award. The other part is the DLC which released, which everyone's saying is fantastic. And like, that's cool and all. I don't know what that DLC is. I don't know anything about the Cyberpunk DLC. I can barely remember what it's called. What I can say is I'm fairly certain that it's nowhere near as worthy of the rewards as Genshin Impact is. And also, Warframe wasn't even nominated. Was it due this year? I'm pretty sure it was this year. Right, but also Genshin Impact released fucking Fontaine, which is borderline like an entirely different game in the underwater exploration. It's just like... It really shows why you can't take award shows seriously. Because they're not actually awarded based on their merits, they're simply rewarded on people's perception of their merits.
I'm surprised.
There's no
It'll be
actual
faster
truth
if you
behind
just
it.
take...
I see. Information real, and however my...
I see.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply. Why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Listen, 2B. I was looking at images of flowers today.
I don't remember getting this last
Flowers?
night.
Yeah. There wasn't much left in the bunker's records, but I found one called a lunar
I love this
sphere.
one.
I bet you'd look really nice if you put one of those in your hair, 2B. It'd suit your stylish looks.
Don't need it.
Aw, don't
Wait, is this going to cancel the dialogue?
be a stick in the mud. What kind of girl doesn't want to look good sometimes? I'll let you know if I find anything else cute, okay?
I don't need to hear about it.
Operator 60 out.
Because I think 60 is one of the few operators with a detail which actually allows her to stick out, and that's her little like braids I think she has in her hair. Every other operator is identical, even 210 I think. is the surprisingly lovely music. Fuck it. It's even more damage. Why not? Fuck. Missed the quest. Alright. I've been watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy with my dad for the last couple of weeks. It's the 20-year anniversary of it. So the first week, as always, every Saturday we watch a film. So the first week we watched the first one. Fellowship. And we started Two Towers. And last night we finished it. To me, like, the title Two Towers isn't really obvious what it refers to. It refers to the Eye of Sauron and Saruman's tower. It's odd to me that that title never comes up in the actual film, whereas Fellowship of the Ring does. That is what the film is actually about. But something I was really looking forward to throughout the whole of Two Towers was Battle of Helm's Deep, because I remember watching so many YouTube video essays about how great Helm's Deep was and how disappointing the end of Endgame was. And some other big battles like that, which I can't quite remember. Game of Thrones. The Night King episode, 6-3. Yeah? I don't remember. It did save over me doing the stuff down here, right? Yeah. Battle of Helm's Deep,
So
honestly, it was really disappointing.
It's surprising to see them form familiar
It's
units
really
like that.
good for its
Wonder if they'll let us
time.
examine their brain circuits
It's
if we
early
bring the kid home.
2000s, I think.
Your scientific
And so,
curiosity is getting
for
out
that
of
time,
hand,
it's
9S.
really impressive.
Joking, I'm
But
joking.
it has not
Mostly.
aged well. Just like Mauler's deconstruction of fucking Game of Thrones. You can apply everything that he said about Game of Thrones to Helm's Deep tenfold. Like, their strategy was fucking abysmal in Helm's Deep. Now, they didn't have a lot of prep time at Helm's Deep, but I feel like the whole point of it is that it's the base they have, that they immediately go there the moment they realise that war is coming. That's supposed to be the place that they have for their backup. Might as well do this. That's supposed to be their fortress, but all it is a wall which can be easily blown up by one fucker with a bomb. There aren't any traps, there aren't any trenches, there aren't any spikes, there's not a lot of reinforcement. Oh fuck. There's, well, their army is pretty small, but I think that doesn't matter, that's partially because of the whack team beforehand. They don't have catapults, they don't seem to have many like weapons or anything there. It's just fucking abysmal. And then it's like they have no preparation, and then their strategy is fucking awful. Like they don't use the elves show up to help them out, and the elves are all archers. But then they decide to wait until the orc army is like a 5-second charge.
I can't believe the size
They
of the
decide to
commercial
wait.
facility. The people of the old world must have led pretty good lives. I bet it was fun to shop back when you had so many choices.
We don't need such things.
Don't be so sure about that. Once we eradicate the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to do. We'll enter a new age of peace. And when that happens, we should go shopping together. I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt maybe? Something that looks good on you.
A t-shirt?
What, not interested?
When that day comes, I'm all for it.
That's a promise, right?
Yep.
It's not going to come. Really. Their army primarily consists of archers, but they wait until the enemy is very close before they start doing it. And of course, I get that it's so they can land their shots more accurately, but they do nothing until then. So the archers barely get like 20 seconds to take out as many orcs as possible before they're basically fucked. And then the orcs launch ladders, and they're done. They're already done. So they don't have anything to knock down the ladders. No one's even really trying to knock the ladders down. They don't try to burn the ladders. Just about everything that they could do wrong, they do wrong in the fight. It's fucking awful. And then they also, like, they have a big problem. Aragorn and Gimli have to go deal with the main gate. And so it's just Aragorn and Gimli versus fucking hundreds of orcs. They have to protect the gate whilst the rest of them reinforce it. But of course, they could have, like, tried to deconstruct the bridge which leads up to a gate. I mean, like, the orcs have bombs. I know how difficult it is to get your hands on a bomb in the Lord of the Rings universe. But it seems like it shouldn't be that hard. But they could have just tried to just get rid of that bridge. Like, I would inconvenience them on getting out, but it's better than letting everyone fucking die. And then they spend all that time reinforcing the gate, when their wall has already blown up, and then they storm through the wall anyway, and so then they have to retreat from the gate anyway. Their strategy of the Battle of Helm's Deep was fucking abysmal. It was utterly awful. And then right at the very end, Gandalf shows up with his fucking army. And suddenly the orcs immediately start retreating, despite the fact it's still like a fairly even fight. Or even still in the orcs' favour, they just start retreating. And we declare the battle as won. yeah, quite frankly, it was really fucking disappointing. And I would say it's fucking pitiful to compare it to ND, especially when it does a thing where it's like cutting back. It cuts to it cuts to the hobbits that are in the forest with the Ents. It cuts between them and Helm's Deep. And to me, that really ruins the tension of Helm's Deep. Just because the hobbits are obviously like cutting between two things like that can be extremely good. In this situation, I think it fucking sucks. Because those two hobbits and the Ents are so fucking uninteresting. They are so fucking bland. It at least it does lead to a really cool move by the Ents where they flood Saruman's tower area. It's so fucking disappointing. Like everyone, they're so fucking stupid.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
And yeah, both Game of Thrones and Endgame's climactic fight are both way better. Even with the fucking dumb as fuck Dothraki charge, Game of Thrones was still way better. Also, I mean, putting people on crypt was also pretty dumb, but...
Oh, our android force is current. It should. There is. So I was here. Dead. And with all of course. Anyway.
Yeah, this Saturday we should do the entirety of Return of the King, is it? I've watched the trilogy before, but it was a long time ago. At least 10 years ago. I think the Lord of the Rings trilogy, because I was also kind of disappointed by Fellowship as well. But I was kind of more expecting that. I feel like it's really carried by the really good directing and music. I think if it didn't have those going for it, it would be a pretty shit film series. Especially since it's all about good versus evil, blah blah blah. It's a great oversimplification of a moral issue. Like, it's so easy to define your world in black and white terms like that when you have the orcs being the enemy and they're literally just like mined up from the dirt or some shit. And so there's no moral message or anything to be taken from it. Because its world is so limited and bland in those terms. I need to go get my dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the save point here and then go. If we fish in here, we might get the metal pipe. I don't remember where it is, so I thought it was the one by the amusement park, but I don't know anymore. And another thing about rings, of course, is about power and its effect on humans. Except, it really doesn't work on any level. Because the ring doesn't entice people because of its power. It entices people because it has like a magical fucking control over them. And like there's metaphors in your story and all, and then there's just having magic bullshit instead of human nature compel the plot. And I know which one I would prefer. Whereas also like there's this fella who greatly inconveniences Frodo and Sam by kidnapping them and turning Gollum against them. And that's going to completely fuck up Frodo and Sam in the third film, with Gollum now being against them. And this fella does it, and he claims that, oh yeah, I can use the ring's power to save us. And everyone that says that is just a fucking idiot. They just sound like a total idiot when they say it, but not like in a way which is good for a story. They just seem like a fucking stupid person. Because the ring doesn't give you any fucking power. All it does is turn you fucking invisible. All it does is turn you invisible and then tell Sauron where you are. It's only like Sauron that can actually use it. So everyone else that desires a ring in that way are either under a magical influence, which is not compelling in any way, or they're a fucking idiot. So it doesn't commentate on human nature and how we desire power or anything at all. It's just a fucking shitty plot device. So, to me, The Lord of the Rings has an awful story. Quite frankly, I don't know what alterations for films make from books. As far as I'm aware, very little. But I think reading as a book would be fucking miserable. Just because you have to deal with all of these story problems, but then you don't get the positives of a movie like great actors and great music and great set design. Because all those things are fucking fantastic. I would, like, if the film didn't have all of that going for it, I would think it'd be dog shit. The book doesn't have all that going for it, so I feel like reading the Lord of the Rings books must be a miserable experience. Controversial take. I'm excited for a third one, though. All I remember from it is the spiders, and Gollum jumping into the volcano, and Gandalf sending birds or something to pick up Frodo and Sam, or something like that. Like the birds show up, and the people are like, "Oh, why didn't he just summon those from the start and just end the film in the first one? End the film series in the first one?" And there's some reason for it, but I don't remember why. Yeah, I'm excited to see the spiders again, and not be scared of them this time around. Hopefully, it's not also disappointing. But I'm going to take like 10 minutes to eat my dinner or something. This puts us quite close to the end of the game, doesn't it? Right after this, we go straight to copied C, and then straight after copied C is the last conflict, right? I am far too familiar with this little path.
Haven't
Right
I
there.
this thing before?
Proposal. Enemies should be dispatched immediately. Leaving such a dangerous foe intact would be unwise.
Understood.
In the last couple chapters of the game, right over there, is the rarest enemy spawn in the game. It's like a 1 in bajillion chance to spawn, and you need it for the enemy catalogue. Unfortunately, I think we should go with a sword for this one. Is this still gonna take fucking ages? I'm not a fan of these dudes. If there's only one of these guys in the game, fair enough. There's several of them. We're just kind of fucking annoying. I'm not doing this. I don't feel like sitting there fucking being shit out of enemy for 10 minutes straight.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
Right here. It takes hours of running back and forth between that save point and this little spot if you want to 100% the enemy archive. It's fucking horrible. The hum sensing in this game is extremely painful just because of that. Getting this singular enemy takes more time than probably every single side quest in the game. I am not taking the piss. It is obscene. And I think it is actually necessary to get a Mills ending. Because I think for a Mills ending you need to complete every side quest, and to complete the scanner side quest you need to complete the enemy log. And to complete the enemy log you need to kill a guy. So I do think we will have to do that. So I'm not looking forward to that. Because yeah, that does just fucking suck. Not to mention, of course, due to how... This is not an area you need to go to.
Let's take them out already.
There's nothing to farm here or anything like that.
Androids don't
So the only way you even know that enemy's there in the first place is by fucking googling it. On top of that, of course, it's going to take hours to grind. It is obscene.
It still feels good.
It should not be like that. Or maybe my luck was just horrendously bad. Like that is generally, if it is easily the worst luck I've ever had in anything ever. Because it was fucking obscene. And it takes less than a minute each cycle of checking it.
I think that's the last of the machines.
And I was doing it for, I think it took 6 hours total.
2B, 9F.
So I ran this, I did it
Emergency
several
orders
hundred
incoming. The
times.
carrier ship that was sent to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of
fucking
machines.
stupid.
I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well. I'm sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
You see? Total slave driver. Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
Now this is the hardest encounter in the game if you're on the maximum difficulty. This bullet hell is very hard. least I remember it being there. I think I was doing a playthrough of the maximum difficulty, but I got to a second and made me give up. I think I remember that being happening in my life. Not this section specifically, once it actually gets like boss fight. At that point you have to deal with bullet hell and also like do damage to the boss at the same time. God damn, the final boss of the tower is so fucking good. Both of them, both of the final bosses. I'm just remembering that with this sequence. I'm so glad that they weren't scared to make one of the game's final climactic encounters be focused on this. Partially focused on this. And of course, obviously, if you play as 9S in the final fight, you really should do the hack variant of the fight rather than the
Attention, this is Carrier
combat.
Blue Ridge 2.
Pretty cool.
Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long. I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
The thing is, this isn't actually just like a background or anything, is it? This is actually us moving through the gameplay space, right? All of the skyscrapers. Just like wondering, like, how do you do this? How do you program this? I feel like it's actually surprisingly easy to do.
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound. Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
Oh, there goes half of a boss's health bar.
Unit destroyed. Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on? If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
Nom.
Well, that's new.
The machines can win the war whenever the fuck they want. They just don't feel like it. If they have monsters like this fucking chilling in the ocean.
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge. Crap! It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
2B, Command is attempting to launch a satellite laser strike on your target, but the enemy's electromagnetic camouflage is making it impossible to aim. We need you to find the emitter and take it out.
Oh, is that all?
I know, but it's the only way.
EMP generator target confirmed. Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly.
Yeah, I remember this. Taking out that fucking EMP blocker, I remember that being brutally difficult on the higher difficulty for some reason. Maybe I'm misremembering. resistance, of course, you can just block all projectiles by doing that. Oh, this is funky venom. Ooh.
Enemy data
Now doing
obtained from
side-scrolling
command.
in this form.
The only known record of this machine life form is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
I'm sorry, I just completely skipped all of that dialogue. Missed all of that dialogue. What was happening? Lone sighting 320 years ago. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. See, it's not the first time you've seen this fight.
Affirmative.
It's so exciting when we have them boss fight. I definitely want to do that tonight. So fucking goofy, I love them. Oh yeah, I can see how I can. Okay. Good to know. Oh dear. Because we over leveled this fight, it's going down a little bit quick. What?
Electromagnetic interference eliminated. Preparing for satellite laser strike.
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Adam's a
Having
goofy
trouble over
fucker
there?
wearing fabulous
Are you
drip and
Yorha?
fucking
Hunter Squadron deploying out of
begging
North
to
12th
die.
Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B.
I love
Don't
it.
worry, we'll take it from here.
2B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
I'll help aim.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
Fuck. I don't have any actual control of the aim gun. Oh, fuck you. we go. And then he just like gets up, doesn't he?
We gotta bail, 2B. This is bad.
Are you all right, 2B?
That enormous machine is
Okay,
an
Pascal.
ancient weapon. It was designed to help annihilate the androids, but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. They eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back. Huh.
Hey, 2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B, this is gonna work.
S is leaving
Pod
the front
fight.
lines.
Pod says this shit.
9S should be reported to command as a deserter.
No!
Fucking Garza.
He has a plan. Just hold on.
I'm personally a fan of a theory that you actually play as your pod and not actually as 2B. Because of the third person perspective.
2B, I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's
And
back.
read UI.
Otherwise they're just going to go off course.
On.
And also, of course, the fact that at the end of the game, of course, it's the pods that obviously just the player, not the characters. Well, I suppose it's because all the characters are dead. We have to make people of this. Here we go again. Like, this might have been what I remembered, actually. I can't hear that. Whoa, oh, it's gone. I don't remember what 9S is actually doing in the city. What? Oh man. You can't say Nier doesn't have spectacle. Pascal really isn't actually doing all that much to help. Do we actually need to try to avoid that? Do you feel like I might be able to actually dodge that? another reason why I'll always shit on Shadow of the Colossus is like the only thing Shadow of the Colossus has is the Colossi. Like, just play any other game, like Nier, where you also fight Colossi, where you also have a good video game on top of that. I don't get how Shadow of the Colossus is so respected. I really don't. But even for its time, it doesn't seem like that good of a game. A technical achievement, yes, I would say it's a technical achievement, but game design achievement, I think so. Not even before its time.
Signal lost.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
I don't like this line from
2B.
Commander.
9S. Don't die on me.
I don't like it. It's a bit too basic. Not a fan. He hates it. Ain't it convenient when we land right back here? It really saves the devs from having to make new assets, doesn't it? I'm fine with it. It is weird, but you get used to it. It seems to be your only place that actually fucking exists on planet Earth.
Operator to 2B? 2B, are you alright?
Running system diagnostics. Core functionality appears intact.
Thank goodness.
Never mind that. I need a status report.
Roger that. In regards to the giant machine that attacked the shore, it ceased its resistance 8 hours ago following your missile strike.
8 hours?
However, its EMP strikes knocked out comms all across the region. We're having trouble getting them back online, which means data uploading is currently unavailable in some areas.
Where's 9S?
Yeah, about that. We picked up a faint black box reading, but it wasn't strong enough to lock down his position.
If you found something, that means he must be alive. Put in a request to the commander for immediate approval to begin a search.
Actually, the commander has already ordered us to prioritize tracking down surviving Yorha members. If you find 9S, let me know, okay?
Will do. 2B out.
I love that that's the natural moment of...
Han, I need you to scan for any nearby black box signals.
Scanning complete. No signals detected. However, a dynamic scanner is required for detection of weaker signals.
Never heard of it.
Said dynamic scanner may be located in the Resistance camp. Proposal. Further information should be obtained from the Resistance leader.
Let's go.
Pretty good. Power's got to be working on something, right? Why would they even produce the Nier anime if they're not going to continue the series? So I don't think a lot of people watched it. I don't think it did badly, but I don't think it did particularly well. Like, you want to watch it, but I don't know why you can even watch it after this. But obviously, making the anime adaptation is a promotion for the thing it's adapting. Oh yeah. Like the Genshin Impact anime, obviously, will attract more reads to the game, which is exactly what I lab on. Horrorverse, Horror Lab, what? Isn't there hidden something up here? Can't go through it. I fucking hate invisible walls. That is one of the things which I will complain about in Nier. Invisible walls. It's not too bad, so I don't rag on it too much, but it is a problem. And it's also something I fucking hate in Persona as well. There's so fucking many invisible walls in Persona. I don't get what it is with Japanese studios and fucking invisible walls. I love it. But I really want. Are you serious? I really want an open world Persona game. A Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, minus the violently fucking annoying glitches. But it's Persona. I think that would be the best game ever made. Something else, I want to see a Persona game set in, like, I don't know, the 1800s. Because I'm pretty sure it's established that Persona users are like a new thing. They've been there throughout all of history. I want to see some older ones. I want to see fucking university students be fucking Persona users instead of it can't see fucking being standard high schoolers. I want fucking Persona 6. Hasn't even been announced yet. Persona 5 released, was it 5 years after it was announced?
Bunker to 2B.
2B here.
We've got a number of broken down access points on the field. The cause appears to be an EMP attack from a gigantic machine life form. If you encounter any offline access points, please repair them for us.
Understood.
Is there a thing you can get to automatically pick stuff up? I want to put that on. Just because I honestly just constantly having to spam B after every enemy kill does kind of get annoying. That's probably something Emil sells. When do we meet Emil? It's actually kind of late. When are we going to meet Emil? Of course, we met him, but he hasn't been in his shop form yet. When is he in his shop form? There isn't that much of a game left. We're about to go to a copied city, and then straight after copied city, don't we just like do a little bit of shenanigans, and then Eve goes batshit insane? Where's Emil? Is it just me or has he's changed? Nope. Some golden bastards appear out here at some point as well. No, didn't mean to do that, sorry. There he is, that's why I was coming over it. Right, we have like 50k, so we can buy some stuff.
Proposal. Use Podfire to force him to stop.
Poor Mill. Man has lost his fucking marbles. This is what, living for fucking 9,000 years longer than you're supposed to, what does to you? Oh, what is he? Is it 9,000 years or is it 8,000? At least 7,000. Definitely. Down attacks? Right. Actually, change damage, honestly, is 10 of inch 21. All of these. Okay, well, never mind. No, I'm not going to buy anything because they take up way too many slots. Way too many. Yeah. Okay. Where does Emil live? I remember. Let's go. Let's just fucking do it. Let's go here and save first. It might crash the game. What does it take to fight Emil again? I don't remember. I love it when you walk in that room and there's fucking thousands of bodies. You're like, oh no. I think it's kind of like Dark Souls where you see like a death messages or whatever. It's like, oh no. That's nuts. There's nothing good about to happen here. I'm amazed I still remember this. Sorry, 9S, you can wait. There's a lot of stuff down here, isn't there? I don't think we can do anything with Mill yet. But I've got to come down here. I love that music. Why does it remind me of Pokemon? Level 40. Oh, they're red. Of course I am. Here's our resources. Okay. Is this music from Replicant? I feel like it is. Where's this from? I absolutely recognise this from Replicant. Right, something I forgot to talk about earlier about Lord of the Rings, more bitching about Lord of the Rings. It's very much, it's an and then story, I think. Typically with your plot, you don't want it to be, you don't want to summarize events as then, and then this happens, and this happens, and this happens. You want it to be because of X, consequently Y, which leads to Z. You don't want it to be this thing happens, then this thing happens, then this thing happens. You want it to be character relationships, you want it to be politics, you want it to be disagreements, you want it to be agreements, you want it to be shifts in the world, you don't want it to be just, oh, this thing happened. It very much feels like that in Lord of the Rings. It feels like shit is just happening. It does not feel like it has a really good world building at all, which is weird. I don't remember who, it might have been Mauler, might have been Critical Drinker, but it's like some people were really mad about world building of the what for Lord of the Rings show or something. I personally don't think there's any world to ruin. So I don't think the world building Lord of the Rings film series at least is as good as all. Partially because of that. It feels very inconsistent. Thank you. Christine, screw, we need those. I remember farming down here. Hello. I do feel like the same thing is true for the first playthrough of Automata. The second playthrough the first playthrough is an and then story, but that's on purpose. There's a reason for that. And the first playthrough walks is out of the second and third playthroughs run. Because 9S's playthrough starts revealing some crazy shit, and then the first playthrough is waff. That's when shit happens. And because it's not like a very strict formula like the and then story. And I mean, I'm only referring to this as I've heard from a couple of scholars. I don't know if it's a generally agreed upon writing principle, but it's something I've heard from a couple of figures of relative authority. So I can't remember exactly who it was. It's some notable writing figures. I think there's some university professor and some supporting YouTube video essayists who do actually know their stuff. Of course, some video essayists have no clue what they're talking about. No, oh, okay, with that. Which one leads to a mill? This leads to a mill. I love how well these animations flow. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't think it's not something you have to strictly adhere to. but it's kind of like all of this stuff is kind of just theories. It's all based on human psychology, more or less. So we can never say anything with truly 100% certainty. Like there are situations probably where an and then story is better. Particularly for Nier. Part of the point of Nier is that the world is fucking bleak, and in the real world, you do have many and then stories. So for Nier it works fine. Well, I think... No. It isn't an and then story. It's a deeper story disguised as an and then story. As it starts to unravel more and more, and you actually understand the machines, holy fuck, this is bad. Once you start to understand the machines more, it definitely... everything in the first playthrough is recontextualized by the end of it. All of it. Every single fucking cutscene, everything happens completely contextualized. That guy just fucking spawned in. Your problem. Your really big problem. Alright, repair you. That, not quickly. Motherfucker. I did. Just a little too late for it to be useful. Waff, okay. Like, at first, it seems like stuff is just happening, but later on, you do find out that there are reasons behind everything which happens here. Okay. No. Fuck off. I like seeing the bodies actually, because it tells me people are actually still playing this game, and that makes me happy. Jim Sterling said in his Nier review, if history forgets Nier, then fuck history. That's a powerful fucking line, and ain't it the fucking truth. Oh, we can go in. I thought the door was like locked, if you're not at a certain point in the game. We can... Oh god. Wait, can we go in? Oh no. I last saved immediately before coming down here. These guys are high level, so they drop some good stuff. If we go through there, there's like a mask or something, and if you pick it up, you come back through here, the mill fight starts. Fuck it. There's a lot of money here, I should actually loot these. I'm pretty sure the thing is actually respawning continuously, bro. That's the thing. I remember doing this before. I looted all the bodies, and I was like, fucking fine. That took like 10 minutes. And I turned around, and they'd all just respawned. Yeah, at a point we should stop, because otherwise we'll just be here forever. No data. You fucking bland arsehole. Alright, let's go for it. If we do die, we can come back for our plug-in chips, and it should be relatively harmless. Because I don't think a mill then like stays down here and will fight you whenever you come back. I think you can go back for your stuff. Obviously, this does not remember that you do that.
Hypothesis. This is the residence of the inscrutable life form known as Emil. Alert. Theft of physical objects may disturb the resident.
We don't even have 9S backing us up. This is tremendously stupid. Such a beautiful song. Let's go join the fucking bodies outside. No? I don't remember how this quest exactly happens. Oh. Never mind then. I guess it's fine. Why does Emil have so many masks of himself? Especially when, you know, he was fucking horrified by his appearance when he transformed. When I first met Emil and Replicant, I was like, what the fuck, that's Emil? I'd read up on the lore before, because of course we didn't think Replicant would ever get its remake. So I read up on it on YouTube. And I was like, oh, cool. But even when I met him in Replicant, I was like, wait, what? That's Emil? Fucking hell, you're building a lot of HP. Was there a prompt to fight down there? I want to get the fucking Lunateer. I want to get the Lunateer as soon as possible. Of course, I remember how you get it. You get the Lunateer by going down the elevator shaft in the commercial building. There is only slightly creepy shrine to Kaine. There's the elevator, right? Okay, I'm thinking maybe if we take the elevator back up, I'm gonna save and then come back down and see if Venny's there. Because I don't remember how this happens. Of course, something causes Emil to be there. How does Emil press a button on the elevator? It's a shame he's like disembodied. Where does his body go? Wait, that might crash the game. I don't want to kill these guys because it might like permanently lock me into a game crashing whenever I go down there. I don't know if I am to blame the game or the console for that. I don't remember it being an issue on Xbox or Switch. Oh, he's back. Okay, so now is he going to be pissed at me? You stole my own stuff. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. We need a lot of warped wire, if I remember. Let's get all of these up to 20. At least. You need a lot of these, I'm pretty sure.
Boy, the world's really going to hell in a handbasket, isn't it?
Oh dear.
I actually had a bandit break into my place a little while ago. After that, I put all my valuables in a secure container. Now I don't have to worry anymore.
So we can go back down there now, is there going to be a test? Is that like, that's your fucking warning? Even though the game gives you like a confirm prompt, it's like that's a warning that if you come back here, you're going to end up like the rest of his bodies. Right, let's just save and see what happens. I want to, if possible, I would like to do this early. First of all to flex, but also to get the Lunateer. So the moment you get a Lunateer, I'm putting it in my hair and I'm not taking it out for the rest of the playthrough. It's surprising how few references there are to actual replicant protagonists in this game. Despite everything being his fault. It's kind of crazy how shit happens, isn't it? Who would have known that the statue falling out of the sky in Japan would lead to fucking machines taking over the Earth? Well, maybe this would have happened regardless. Yeah, I feel like I remember this now. So you go back down, and then once you open the chest, then as you're walking out, then he's like, "You don't want to start my shit, fuck you," and then he's fighting you. Doesn't he have like a super fast charge attack, where he just fucking drives you at full speed? And he has a bullet hell moves as well, I think. I've done it before, I can do it again. Unless he's like level 100, then we'd just never be able to fight him. Of course, the quest is intended to be done at level 99. But of course, this is the prelude to a quest. We're not actually in a quest yet, I don't think. So. I want that fucking lunatic. Also, I'm using the sword, of course, because I think it's stronger than the fists. And we want to be strong right now. Mill was probably going to kick our ass in a moment. Really? For real? Oh dear. That's probably the game's way of telling me to not do this. Let's ignore it. I can take it. He probably is going to be like level 60 or something and fucking kill us in one hit. If it is... I'll do it. If it is going to be something... If it is clearly not going to happen, then I'll try like twice. But if it's clearly not going to happen, then it's not going to happen. So leveling scaling doesn't really matter in this game. All it means is the enemy deals more damage to you and you deal less to them. And vice versa. Which is obvious, but you know what I mean. This game of leveling systems kind of redundant. Like, you do not need to be high level to take on high level enemies. Not at all. Right, so we need to pick up our body immediately here. That's a bit unfair, game. I can't fucking see. Right, we know not to fuck with these guys. They can kill us in one hit. Fuck me. What? Okay. These enemies are really a warning that if you can't take these guys, they're not going to take us coming. To me, the image of the actual dead bodies of the players that you can pick up is definitely a more powerful image than like just notes or something left behind by other players. So is there like now a chest here? Yeah, it's a hack one. Alright. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't even allow you to access the fight until a second playthrough at least. I really wish there was a way to damn map mark in this game. There's so many 9S chests. I cannot remember all of them. And there, for some reason, aren't any guides for Nier Automata on the internet. It's weird. There's a new trailer for Persona 3 Remake at the Game Awards, and it just made me even more angry with FMC this minute. It's fucking ridiculous, man. I'm thinking about changing my Instagram profile picture to FMC again. Or not again, because I actually changed it to Ibis. I keep forgetting I never actually changed it to FMC. I could have sworn I did, but no. I went from Stumire to Aubrey to Ibis. No, there's someone I'm forgetting there. Right now it's Hootao. It's been Hootao for like the last month. I would have switched it to Farina, but I think Farina's kit actually put me off. I'm thinking about changing it to FMC again at the protest. So I'm not going to buy a remake. If FMC is not in it, I will not buy a remake. I won't. The remake is 70 quid. It's fucking obscene. You can get Portable for 16 quid. Like, almost a fifth of the price. And Portable would have more content. Portable will have more content for you. The only advantage Remake would have is graphics, and maybe any other like reworks they make to a game. But content-wise, Portable will actually give you more value for money, despite Portable being fucking portable. It's hilarious. And again, there's no point of releasing it if it's not going to be the definitive edition of the game. Because that's the problem with Persona 3, is that there's so many different versions of the game, no one knows which one to fucking pick. It's also fucking Final Fantasy VII. I want to get Final Fantasy VII for Christmas, but I don't know which fucking version to pick. And I found out that apparently the remake is only like a remake of the first part of the game, or something. And apparently they're stretching it out to like an entire trilogy or something. And people say you should actually just play the original Final Fantasy VII anyway. Which I would be fine with, but to me it's just too old for me. I'm not ragging on it, or I'm not saying it's bad or anything. It's just, I love retro graphics, but to me it's just too retro for me to enjoy it. I can appreciate it for it being cutesy old video game graphics, but I'm not going to enjoy the graphics. I love retro graphics, but like it's like properly fucking 2 polygons kind of graphics. It's very, very retro. This is not my thing. But Remake should be giving a definitive version of a game to play, if they're trying to fucking 70 quid for it, but it's not. Because people aren't really going to mourn the loss of the answer, because people who have actually played the answer say that it's not very good. But it is still content. Content which could have been reworked in Remake to be better. Because like both story-wise and content-wise the answer's pretty weak. Content-wise it's just kind of like some shitty dungeons. And story-wise I'm not a fan of C's fucking Civil War. And I think it's out of character. I've watched the whole sequence, I think it's out of character. Throughout that entire sequence they don't know if they're fucking killing each other. They come with some magic bullshit excuse for some reason to fight each other, and then they don't even know if at the end of a fight if they're fucking killing their friends, just for the chance to bring back Dorkun. It's really out of character to me. So you're not missing out a lot on the answer, but by missing out Femc is my favourite Persona protagonist, by far. Like, to me, Persona 4 protagonist and Persona 5 protagonist are really fucking bland, I'll be honest. Joker has a lot going for him. He's definitely better than Persona 4 protagonist. Persona 4 protagonist is really cool in the anime, but that's the anime, it's not the game. So it doesn't count. Joker does have kind of a lot of personality, but the problem with him is that there's nothing you can do to tailor him to your personality, not really. He already has his personality set in stone by the game. So he's always the rebellious dude that tries to fuck his teacher. The Yorha deserters' quests have disappeared. Brilliant. That's one of the annoying things about requests. You have to figure out the right time slot in the game, because quests appear and disappear. And again, there's hardly any fucking guides for a game, so it's really hard to figure it out.
I'm looking at I think you should... 2B. Those twins, they... Yes? Actually, never mind.
Sorry, what was that? Are you trying to skip that dialogue? That's not definitely unpopular. What's up? I'm looking for something called a dynamic scanner that can detect black box signals. Dynamic, I think that I clicked it way too fast. For one of the twins built. We're back from an expedition. You should see some red-haired androids over there. Try talking to them. Those twins, they... Never mind.
What do you want?
Easy, Devila. There's no need to be so confrontational.
And you don't have to trust every idiot that wanders by.
I'm sorry about that. Can he help you?
I need a scanner that can detect faint black box signals.
Yeah. I was tinkering with something like that a little while back. Here, if you want it, it's all yours.
That chip should help with your search. Once you install it, it can detect black box signals, quest objects, all manner of things. You'll hear a sound whenever it finds something.
And if it ever bugs you too much, you can always pop it back out.
Let us know if there's anything else you need from us, okay?
And don't think this makes us friends.
Oh, Devila.
Devila's voice is deeper than I remember. Whoa. Oh my god. Yes. Fine. That was almost a mistake, right? Yeah, just buy all of those. It's crazy. Oh, thanks, Pokla. Right. How much do those cost, right? I will support, aren't we? Oh, 6. Alright, not too bad. 6, 9. Move. Auto collect. What was the last one? I forgotten what they were. Continuous combo. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's like the most powerful thing in the game. Right. Yeah, we need that. Optimize. Honestly, I probably don't need this. I can probably just remember it. I remember where they all are. Making our shockwave weaker is definitely painful, but it seems like we're gonna have to do it. You can also lose some HP. Move. And move. Optimize. Of course, this flying snap's going to give us a massive damage boost. This is just defense, I'm just checking. Bullet detonation. Alright. Now this does get annoying with like ores and stuff. Once you start maxing out ores, which we have maximum copper, so we need to sell some copper. This does get annoying, so they just non-stop drag them towards you.
I picked up a response on the scanner. This might be useful.
Search target 9S was caught in a large explosion over the water. Proposal: the search for 9S should commence in the flooded region.
Got it. It's funny. You're oddly chatty today.
Affirmative. As a support unit, I am capable of engaging in conversation as necessary. Proposal: 2B should initiate conversation more frequently.
Proposal denied.
We aren't continuing a story, we're going for this. Is that in the desert, or is that factory? It's probably factory.
Access point repairs complete.
Right here, the focus plug-in chip. We can see the sword stays out there. If we now remove it, it's still there. Yeah, I'll be frank, I noticed that before. I was hoping that would prove me wrong. I'm not sure what it does anymore, but it sounds OP, and I'm pretty sure it's OP. So I'm going to leave it on. How am I only just discovering new moves? This game never ceases to amaze me. What the fuck is that? I've played this game for over 200 hours of my life, and I never knew you could do that. What the fuck? How am I even doing that? It's dodge and light attack seemingly the exact same time. It's really restricting that timing. There's no equivalent on heavy attack. Okay, I've only just discovered that thing. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the lovely thing about Nier. People really estimate the gameplay. You can get along just by fucking spamming this. You can just do this the entire game and win if you want. But also you can experiment and discover that shit like this exists. And that's cool as hell. I don't get why people like gameplay of Devil May Cry 5, man. I do love how goofy the game is, but the gameplay feels like utter shit. It is extremely slow-paced for a hack and slash game. Someone's now having fun in the first playthrough.
That's a Yorha unit.
Analysis. Yorha Type B body confirmed. It belongs to the missing unit known as 11B.
So this is where you landed. Pod, can you access her black box?
Negative. Unit 11B's black box has been irreparably damaged. Proposal. Unit 2B should recover any usable weapons. Fragmented data detected in memory region.
She was planning to go AWOL.
Violation of regulations detected. However, due to the death of the unit in question, corrective punishment is impossible.
I'll bring this weapon back to 16D in the bunker.
How can we get to his quest area? it seems like it's in the lower section of the factory, but we can't go there yet. But the quest is unlocked right now, so... There's another one! I didn't even notice this one. This one's even lower. What? I think whenever there's a side quest available, I have to pick it up. Because otherwise I could forget about it and not go back and complete it later.
Commencing fishing. Hypothesis. Garbage. Report. Purpose unknown. Report. Purpose unknown. No response. Hypothesis. Garbage. Bite detected.
That's what I was looking for.
Complete. Stamp discovered. It is advisable to recover as many of these collectible items as possible. Proposal. Imprint a stamp upon the card.
You mean stamp it?